Folks, do you remember this clip? The clip heard around the world. The clip that will be following Angel Reese for the rest of her career. As long as her games don't sell out, as long as her games don't attract a good number of celebrities, as long as her games don't have any type of viewership motion, for lack of better terms, as long as all those three facts remain the same, this clip is going to follow her.
Have you ever noticed that the loudest assertions frequently crumble when examined closely? Simply ask someone to provide concrete evidence to support their bold claims. Angel Reese was recently questioned by a Chicago Sky reporter over her audacious remarks from the previous season. Her tour response swiftly gained widespread attention for all the wrong reasons. I'll explain that unpleasant situation in a bit, but the statistics tell the true tale. Do fans really watch because of Reed? Or has she been writing about Caitlin Clark's accomplishments all along? We'll examine this amusing instance of foot and mouth syndrome and receive a reminder. Avoid making unfulfilled commitments. If put a newborn goat in the comments, you're Team Clark. And if you're supporting Reed, a baby giraffe. Now let's get started.
Since I've seen this clip, I forgot how arrogant Angel Reese sounded. I forgot how full of herself Angel Reese sounded. I forgot not only how nasty she sounded, the nasty facial expressions coinciding with her answer. You can see it clear as day. It's written on her face. She's disgusted that she's not getting the credit that
Recall Angel Reese's audacious statement, "People watch women's basketball because of me." 2. That assertion from the previous season collapsed in the most stunning manner. It appears that the phrase "reality is coming" was more than a warning. Angel Reese herself was the target of it.
Sorry, young lady. Nobody knows who you are. Nobody would be watching the WNBA additionally for you. This is all about Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is bringing the money to the game, the planes to the game, the TV viewership. The WNBA is on fire because of Caitlin.
Reed saw herself as more than just a top player during the height of her battle with Caitlin Clark. She also desired to be perceived as a ratings magnet. She didn't back down from the limelight following LSU's victory over Iowa a few years ago. She practically told everyone that she was equally to blame for their record-breaking viewership as Clark by leaning into it and claiming it. It was an obvious message. Both were equally necessary for women's basketball.
Angel Reese was asked about this exact statement, and she decided.
A. Let's fast forward to a recent press conference held by the Chicago Sky to kick off the 2025 season. A reporter directly inquired about the notorious assertion. Does she still believe that she is the reason why people watch women's basketball?
Here you made a powerful statement saying the reason people are watching women's basketball is not just because of one player, but because of you too. A year later, do you feel like you're
Next question. Yeah, we'll move on. Thank you.
Her reply consisted of simply two clumsy words that spoke everything. Next query. Every bit of the anguish was felt as the room fell silent. No defense, no explanation, no statistics to back up her earlier assertion. Just a fast escape that ultimately revealed more than any response could.
Keep in mind, whoever asked this, and there's people clowning the person that asked this, it was her statement going during the basketball season from last year, and the person's asking for her current feelings on said statement, her own statement. She pulled a next question. She ducked that. She duck goose that right out of existence.
Her reply consisted of simply two clumsy words that spoke everything. Next query. Every bit of the anguish was felt as the room fell silent. No defense, no explanation, no statistics to back up her earlier assertion. Just a fast escape that ultimately revealed more than any response could.
About sold out arenas. What arenas are selling out that Caitlin Clark isn't playing in? I need to know. I need to know. But the Las Vegas Aces. No, the Las Vegas Aces sell out their season tickets. Tell me somebody who's selling out every damn place they go that's not named Caitlin Clark. Tell me somebody who's attracting celebrities numerous celebrities everywhere they go, not named.
Let's fast forward to this year. Consider Reese's preseason homecoming game at LSU, her hometown where she established a reputation and won a championship. You would anticipate enormous support, wouldn't you? Instead, the Pete Maravich Assembly Center, which can accommodate around 13,000 people, only had about 6,000 spectators. Not even close to celebrating their champion's comeback. That isn't exactly a glowing testament to her star power.
From last year, that's from a circus. That was a clown show statement to have made about watching for us and blah, blah, blah.
When you consider her previous preseason games, it gets even worse. Just 4,600 people attended the Chicago Sky's home game versus the Minnesota Lynx. Consider that. There were not even 5,000 seats available on her own WNBA home court. Just 7,600 people showed out for another game versus the Lynx, this time in Minnesota. To be honest, the most of them supported the home team. These are not the numbers of someone spearheading a revolution in basketball. These attendance numbers are normal for WNBA games.
I'm going to find out very quickly who amongst the Chicago Sky fans are really and truly basketball fans, or are they Angel Reese, the content creator fans? Because, and you got some of those folks obviously tuning in for basketball, but is it because of Angel Reese or for the best interest of the Chicago Sky team and you want to see them win?
It's really easy to see the pattern. Reed doesn't want to confront the narrative that the attendance figures reveal game after game. Reese's mother even attempted to mitigate the damage on social media following the LSU victory by saying,
Reese's mom taking to X to tweet this after all of the hullabaloo about Caitlin Clark and the high ratings. She says, that certain fan base looking in the stands celebrating attendance, while others are looking up in the rafters celebrating championship banners. We ain't the same. Different year, same haters. Have a great day. Well, all right. It is a different year, and it is the same haters, but I think you're calling yourself out, Mama.
It's clear from the defensive tone. You attack those who point them out when you are unable to prevail with facts. It wasn't simply Reed ducking an uncomfortable reporter at the following question opportunity. She was evading the unpleasant reality of her true influence on attendance. The receipts are now due, and she made a claim that she is unable to support. There is no need to spin or interpret the numbers. They demonstrate that something doesn't add up by speaking for themselves. And believe me, when we contrast these attendance numbers with those of Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever, they will appear much worse. Reese's presence at games reveals a difficult truth that she isn't prepared to deal with. Being a draw and just talking about being one are two completely different things.
Said next question. So she doesn't want to take responsibility for her own work.
Rhea avoids discussing her impact, but Caitlin Clark lets the numbers do the talking. It's nearly embarrassing for anyone who believed they could compare themselves to her because the statistics paint such a clear picture.
Reese voluntarily went on a, quote, they're watching for me too, and I want y'all to realize that rant, because she wanted that attention. She created the drama, asking her about her comment as we enter a new season is perfectly normal and not stirring things up. Absolutely.
The reality is obvious. Caitlin Clark is subtly changing women's basketball while Angel Redgages questions her influence. Record-breaking jersey sales, sold-out venues, and unparalleled TV coverage all speak louder than words. It will be demonstrated in the 2025 season. While Rhea finds it difficult to support her audacious claims, Clark's fever spreads across the country. Some people discuss excellence. Clark succeeds. Leave a baby goat in the comments. Team Clark.